men are not going to step on it. Let me tell you something. My day, that's how dumb so many of these people are today. They really are. You know, we're not going to have a man, you know, let me tell you something. My father did not in any way step on my mother. He didn't, because you know why? Because he knew that my mother was the backbone of that family. He knew that without his wife and stuff like that, that's why, let me say this to you. That's why men back then, when their wives would die young or something like mine did, they would marry immediately. Immediately. The most time, they didn't take much time. I think it was 12 to 14 months, they would be married again. And the reason they would be married again is because most of those men knew what a good wife was worth. And it's true. I mean, I saw men back then, when they lost a wife, they married within a very short period of time, because a wife was important to a man. He was. And men knew that because the wife and husband complimented one another. Now, I know things happened back then that shouldn't have. Don't get me wrong, okay? But that happens in the world everywhere. But I'm going to tell you something, ladies. Don't ever be ashamed of being a good mother to your children. Don't ever. And you know what? You make all the money in the world, but I'm going to tell you something. So many kids today, and a lot of what these children turned out to be was because of their mother taking care of them and stuff. So many children today, and I'm not being critical, they're being taught in daycares. And that's all they've ever known. And don't think that doesn't have an effect on them. I'm telling you what. Because all they've ever known that. And there's nothing, like I said, there's nothing wrong with a woman helping today and working and stuff like that. But back then, what basically happened was people just had less and took less so that their mothers and they could raise their children and all that stuff. So, and they didn't have the single mothers either back then like they used to. We have much more single mothers today. In fact, single mothers are almost outweighing married women, you know, in a lot of ways. Single mothers are a large part of society. But so anyway, okay, well, let me get off. I guess not only do we have a carving lesson for today, but my opinion lesson for today. But you older ones know. You know what I'm talking about. All right, I tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to stop for a minute. And there we go. See the little mouth and stuff. And I wish I had my wood burner was working. I'd wood burn that mouth, and then I'd put some little little things here that kind of indicate the teeth and all that stuff. Like you can actually do that. You can actually, you know, do little things like that and indicate the teeth, where you can actually, in fact, look, you know, here, let me show you how you cut that. See? And you just kind of cut into there like that. See? And then you come over here and you do one. You don't have to do them all that way. You do one in the bottom here, and you do the same thing. You cut here, so like a little V cut, and then from the outside you make a little cut in here, and you make a little cut in here. See that? Just kind of just do this a little bit. There we go. And so you can actually just do that as you make a little cut, make a little V cut. come back, and on each side, take a little bit off as we go. So there's our little, these are our little, and then just kind of remove that just a little bit, and you got your little teeth there. Now you can do that. One of the things that you can do is do it with a wood burner, and we're going to do it right. Let me see. I'm sorry. I'm going to do it right here. You can do that with a wood burner, and it will come out even better. My wood burner, for some reason, it messed up, so I don't have it right now, but it would be perfect for this. You know, that it would be perfect for that. And okay, you want it to, let's see, this needs to be okay. And where, so you just kind of go around you don't have to do this, but it gives it a little bit more, and when you go to paint it, it gives it a little bit more. There you go, see? Well, you've got the teeth in here and all that other stuff. And let me go ahead and make one right in here. It's like a little triangle. And we'll continue. I'll continue to do it for the rest of them, but you see what I'm doing. You see it, in other words. And it's just a little decorative thing. Like I said, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. You can just no, this is too big. Let me cut a little bit. There we go. Cut a little bit different and all that stuff. But you know, these are things that you can do, and you know, and all that kind of stuff. See that? And then what you do is you kind of go and you kind of just, there we go, to get that to stand out right in there. Just kind of get go and cut down just a little bit on each side of those teeth, and on each side just take those slivers out, and it makes them stand out so much better. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to stop right now, and I'm going to go ahead and finish up the teeth. And as you've seen now what to do, I have to get, oh gosh, my eyes. When you get into this small stuff, boy, it's good to have some good eyes. But you see that now, see that? Just kind of do that on the little gator. And so we got the shape in pretty good shape. So we're going to, I'll come back and we're going to go ahead, I'll do the rest of some of these and stuff, as you can see. And anyway, all right, well, we'll be back.